Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be covering another 10 tips and tricks for the Gamma mod pack. Again, some of these tips will be related to vanilla Anomaly and other mod packs, but they will still be targeted at Gamma. If you are enjoying my content, subscribing to the channel would be greatly appreciated. If you have any questions, come join me live on Twitch, link will be in the description. Hope to see you guys there. Just to preface this video, if it seems that my voiceover is a bit different, it is because I'm trying a more improvised approach to making these videos rather than just reading the script. It'd be great if you could provide feedback on the new style of content in either a comment on YouTube or a message in the Twitch chat. Thank you. In my runs I use the disguise system quite a lot, whether it be sneaking through Jupiter as a duty soldier to avoid the Freedomers, or to do Aslan's Lottery in Dead City to get extra artifacts. How does it work? Well, while wearing another faction's armor with a patch attached, you will try to disguise yourself. Firstly, you can't successfully disguise yourself if you're in front of anyone, even if it's companions. And secondly, you can't disguise yourself if you've been recently seen by another Stalker. Stalkers have a memory between 24 to 36 seconds. When successfully disguised, you will see a message at the bottom of your screen. There'll be a bar at the bottom of your screen showing your suspicion level, but it may not be there, which means that you're not suspicious at all. Following actions in front of other Stalkers will make you more suspicious. Having any item equipped, equipping a weapon being the most suspicious, the condition of your armor, speed of your movement with sprinting being more suspicious, and distance from other Stalkers with closest to the Stalker being more suspicious. And finally, time taken around Stalkers. Again, more time around them is more suspicious. The final note is shooting doesn't make you any more suspicious, unless you shoot a Stalker, in which case it will instantly reveal your disguise. A lot of the mid to late game I spend hunting artifacts in Jupiter. Typically I avoid the concrete bath anomaly in the southeastern region of Jupiter as it destroys your armor. But recently a viewer told me a way to completely mitigate the damage. Most of the time artifacts will spawn on the ledge at the very back of the field, which typically requires you to do parkour or navigate through the water. However, if you go all the way around and walk along the small ledge above, you'll be able to drop down and take minimal damage. To get back up, you can just take the ladder. The crafting system in Gamma can be extremely useful, but one section of the crafting tab I'll look at is the Hideout Furnitures. The piano and radio are purely for playing music. The gas lamp and metal torch are a really good source of light if your base is in a dark area. The small backpack only has 35 kilograms of storage, and the EXO repair kit only has 100, which in my opinion isn't worth using. However, the workshop and the metal box are the best for storage, with having 300 and 400 kilograms of storage space respectively. Are you running a gun with really expensive ammo? Well, you can get some of that ammo for free, presuming you haven't talked to Fnatic already. If you bring 2 guns which shoot this expensive ammo, and talk to Fnatic found in the rookie village in Cordon, you'll be able to get ammo for both the guns in your primary slot. If it's a sniper rifle you'll get 10 rounds, and if it's a normal rifle you'll get 15. For example, 2 Lapua guns will give 20 Lapua rounds. Some traders like Sidorovich will have the option to buy stashes. For 6,500 rubles you can buy a stash location. These stashes will only be in the Great Swamps, Darkscape, Meadow, Agroprom, Garbage, Dark Valley, Yantar, Wild Territory, and Army Warehouse. These stashes can be good for finding basic and advanced tools, but you cannot use them to find expert tools as they're not north enough. Some weapons have quite an obvious alternative aim, whether it be having a laser or 45-degree sight on them. To toggle this, the default key is the V key. However, some weapons, when a scope is attached, can still use their iron sights. This can be extremely useful if a scope is attached that has a fixed magnification, as close range battles will be a lot easier. Some examples of this are the XKS, SVT, SVD, and others shown. If you are in the middle of a firefight, the startup of a mission is the last things you want to hear. However, it is not all bad. When an mission starts, Stalkers will lose aggro on you as they try to find shelter. You can use this opportunity to shoot them off at a distance without them shooting back. However, watch out, because once they find shelter, they will shoot back at you again. This is a typical video game trope that red barrels will explode if they take damage. In Stalker it is no different. Dealing enough damage to them will cause them to explode, which will deal a ton of damage to any stalker nearby. Make sure you are not too close to the barrel itself when it goes off. Next tip is a very simple one, but extremely important. Never use up every charge on the repair kit. If you keep at least one charge on these kits, that means you can still swap out parts of armor and weapons. Swapping parts will not consume the last charge. The final tip is about gas balloons. Gas balloons can be found in many places as loose loot on the ground all around the zone. They're extremely heavy at 10.36 kilograms, but fine if you have a companion to dump it on. They're definitely worth taking, as late into the game you're going to be relying a lot on purified foods cooked in the multi-fuel stove, so it's always worth having a backup of them. So that was 10 more tips for Stalker Gamma. Thank you all for watching and I hope you learned something. If you have any further questions or tips to suggest, feel free to join my stream while I'm live or drop a comment down below. Link to my Twitch will be in the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. See you next time.